Guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are doing Warden and Mortar. I know, very weird, but this can work because AoE and there's also stuns. Granted, it's not AoE stun, but I mean, we combine them, it'll be very good for the early to mid game, and of course we got DPS to bring it home. I might go over NG later for another video to test out the crowd control, but for now, we're just going to pick a map and we go with it. Well, of course we can't start with it, so only issue is that you're probably gonna have to skip the first round. But the cliff space is actually pretty decent on this map. Usually it's better to put it over here unironically instead of over here because, well, it has more coverage. So let's go ahead and hopefully be able to get Mortar down next round. Yep, I actually can get that in Warden, but I think for now we're just going to go with Mortar. And let's go ahead and timescale this puppy up. And yeah, it's going to be a simple strat where we just use... Oh, we don't want auto skip. I'm smart. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to use Mortar, I'm going to use Warden. I don't remember the last time I've used Warden, so I'm going to try genuinely using this. And also, these towers are literally free. Complete pizza mode, you get Warden. And this is free. I think you just need level 75 for it. So it's honestly not too bad. Yeah, so let's get this guy up to level 3, although I do want to place DJ down. At least base level. I just want base down. Some discounts better than no discount. So, yeah. Now we're just going to go ahead and going to upgrade our Warden up. Now he's doing 18 damage. Look at that. There, it's chunking them. Oh boy. Should probably put down another mortar. I think that would be useful. There we go. That'll help a little bit. Yep, there we go. What level is it? Alright, I need to get down more mortars. And we need to get down another mortar. And one more can't hurt. I think that's good. And I think that's the point where we just get up Warden and we go from there. Because once we get level 3, he's going to be able to stun stuff very consistently. Because once he's able to stun, then nothing's going to start moving. It's basically an electroshocker, but every stun is a stun. Or every hit is a stun, I should say. And then they'll eventually get grouped up once there's like a bunch of them, and then it spreads pretty easily. So, let's get these guys up a little bit. Alright, and then we get this guy up, this guy. I mean, Mortar's pretty much carrying at this point. I just realized I'm gonna need some decent hidden damage. I think I'm gonna need a second one of these. I need it for 19. But I think we'll just get level 2s. And I'll get down a second Warden. Because you need a bit of damage for the upcoming what's it called? The possessed armor, because he's hidden. So it's probably a good idea we get up maybe 3 of these, I would say, would be decent. And I think that'd be good enough. Also, how is this damage? Are we doing good? Oh yeah, that's very good. I mean, how much damage do these do? Oh, they do 40 damage. Didn't know they did 40. Heck, I'll even put down another. Just because of that. There we go. Alright, now we got full on stunts. I think it's time for DJ, honestly. Actually slows these guys down. Very nice. Let's upgrade that. I do prefer to have these on first when I'm using like a small range tower like these. I don't feel like don't feel that risky. Although it can't hurt to maybe put one up here. Oh, look at that. Now he's just stunned. Oh, and then he's gonna come around. That's what I'm talking about. Might actually be worth putting one up here, so set him on last and he'll just stun stall some whatever. Yeah, now he's let's set this guy on last. Let's see how well that does. Oh, you can't stun this guy. That's annoying. Oh wait, I killed him. Never mind. I thought he was gonna get far. Alright, let's set this guy back onto first, like always. Well, apparently that guy wasn't upgraded that much. I think we need some more wardens down. Do we need more wardens? Probably yes. Alright, we got a bunch of level 3s. Oh, this guy does some pretty decent damage. I think it's worth to get level 4. Oh. Or is just gonna deal with that. I'm just worried about the Fallen Angel coming out on 33. That's my only issue. Alright, let's get this guy out. Now he's just gonna do a ton of damage. And then... Oh, look at that. Not feeling risky tonight. I don't use Warden that much, so we are gonna chill with leaving mortars on first. Although it did deal with that gesture though. And then I'm gonna get this guy to max, and I think we're just gonna place down more max wardens. I think that's probably reasonable. Oh no, he's just gonna get... There we go. I haven't used Brawl in a while. Although I don't particularly use Brawler because, I mean, there are other towers I can just use in place of it. It's not a preference for me, if I have to be honest. I think soon. I think I'm gonna go for one more. Oh, how am I gonna do against that 10,000 health? I forgot. Yeah. I'm gonna have to max some mortars now. I think that's probably the most reasonable thing to do now. Max some mortars. Alright. Alright. Do your thing, Warden. Completely delete him. Yeah. These guys are not going to be an issue, that's for sure. I hope. Okay, they're not an issue. It's really hard to tell in fast forward. But hey, we're living life on the edge. I knew it was not going to be fun when I started uploading this video. Or not uploading, started doing this video. I was like, you know what? Seems like a really dumb strategy, but it can probably work. Alright. It's time to make or break. Can this work? And this guy cannot. I need to set it to 1 times. We need to set this to red. I just want to make sure. Okay, we definitely got this. This guy is not going to be an issue. All right, you know what? For the rest of the match, it's going on 1 times. My reaction time is not that fast for me to have it on max speed and try, you know, react fast enough. Because when you're dealing with something that only stuns one thing, you just gotta pay attention on deciding whether it's worth or not to do a certain action. Although I think upgrading mortar is working so far. I think this is the point where I switch off of maxing out my wardens. I think this is enough stuns. Well, I mean it's doing, don't get me wrong, it's doing pretty good so far. Yeah. I think any more wardens than this is pretty much overkill. So I'm putting down DPS. Look, I don't think wardens, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think wardens doing 80,000 damage. So yeah. As much as I would love to just put down more wardens, I think just being safe is a lot better. Alright. I just love the fact that he just heals because it is the bugger that walks past it. Very fun, you know? Much appreciated. And he's gonna get annihilated by all my mortars. You know, I honestly thought I wouldn't make it this far. I'm gonna be honest. Although I'm really thinking that the what's it called? Where is it? The fighting dirty is helping a little bit. Because it's at 24 out of 25. But I mean, this is the results you're getting. So, I mean, granted, it's still perma-stun. I mean, you can put down more wardens if you don't feel comfortable. Look, I'm not playing on the easiest map. If you're playing on the easiest map, I think you'd have a way easier time. Although, gotta live life on the edge, you know, playing a difficult map. And I actually gotta place down my DPS. So, well, I plan on finishing. I don't plan on losing, of course. Yeah, and I literally can't move it off 1 times because I don't think they fixed NG, and I don't feel like testing it anytime soon. Yeah. Also, I might test the crowd control on engineer on for like a video in the future. Probably find some. I might do a multi-lane map with it, see how good it is, because multi-lane maps are a menace, and for specifically for one things. If you ever had to deal with jesters on wave 39, just let you know that they're they are an extreme menace, and you have to specifically target the back jesters. Because if you don't, good luck defending an 80,000 speed demon, fallen hero, or whatever it's called. Like, you'll see in a minute what I'm talking about. But, yeah. It's basically a rusher, but on steroids. Yeah, this guy, actually no. Yeah. It's, I'm talking about the guy with like the sword and whatnot. Yeah, that guy, is really a pain on multi-lane maps. So we're gonna go ahead and finish up, and we're gonna get accelerators down. I don't think we're gonna have an issue killing the boss. I mean, look at our defense. Got mortars. I mean, look how much damage it's done. 60,000. Oh, armor stalled, huh? Speaking of, that reminds me. Let's put this guy on last. It's always nice to have a guy to stun the necromancer at the back, just so that he's not an issue. Because the necromancer is really annoying when you're trying to kill stuff, and if you can permastall it, it's probably one of the better things you can do. Because you can bug him out where he will end up being stunned, and when you permastun him, he can't spawn his summons, and that's perfect when you're trying to do multi-lane maps, and you can just, it's like, alright, I'll put down a stun here. Although usually a freezer works best with him because he can see hidden, and the guy turns hidden. Although it really shouldn't be an issue in general. See, 3 jesters, fallen guardian. Yeah, this guy is a, look how much health he has. Imagine dealing with 3 of them. You're basically killing the boss at that point. Very fast boss, I would say. Alright. Also, what do you guys think of the skin? I was finally able to get it after they fixed the mission quest. I'm very happy that they finally fixed it after who knows how long. You guys probably know because you played longer than me. So, let's gotta get the last of our accelerators down, and then we'll focus on just wardens. Alright, we're just gonna place another warden here. Let's put this guy on last, and we'll place down one more here. Here. Put down a warden here. Make sure I get all my wardens. Look at that, not even a problem. I'm not even worried. Dude, how many can I place? 15. I think that's enough. I'm not placing anymore. See, this guy, not really an issue. They actually deal decent damage, actually. They might actually kill it. So, very nice stunning the fallen necromancer. Pretty solid option, I gotta be honest. I wasn't expecting it to actually work with mortar, but here we are. It's working. I mean, of course it would work. Speaking of, how much more can I place? 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's max these out, because why not? There we go. And then now we can just look at the damage. 40,000, 50,000. They put in a decent amount. That's pretty decent. These guys just stunned the guys. 89,000, 80, 90, 80. Not bad, not bad. And how did my NGs do? Yeah, I mean, these guys did pretty well. These guys probably did nothing. So yeah, basically, they're pretty alright. I might use Warden more just because of that. It's very convenient to use. So what are my thoughts on Warden? Well, it's usable. Although I probably wouldn't do what I did. I mean, it's probably going to be a real pain to deal with. But, I mean, put more on fighting dirty if you want. Although 10 should probably be enough. But if you have an issue stalling, just slap down another warden. You're not going to have an issue. And you can just perma-stall the some things that are annoying, like the necromancer He's out of the way. Any boss that can be stunned or anything, throw those down. They can't even be stunned because they have a shield that just blocks it. Very nice. I mean, before they were just straight up permanently stun immune, but now it's just it is stun immune, but there's a cooldown when they quote unquote get stunned. But yeah, Mortar Warden. Honestly, didn't expect it, but it's a decent combo. If you want to try it, go ahead. And I'll see you in the next video, and I'll come up with a really stupid idea. And yeah, goodbye, and have a nice day. Like, subscribe, all the usual. Comment what you want to see, and I'll see you in the next video.